Hello and welcome to our Yoga for Back Mobility sequence. You will just require a blanket and a cushion for this practice today. We will begin in child's pose, either with our knees together or our knees apart. Feel free to place a cushion underneath your bottom and perhaps one underneath your head so you feel comfortable. Bringing the hands out in front or by your sides. Just make sure you're in a position that it feels right for your body. And throughout the whole practice today, moving in a way that feels good for you. Knowing that child's pose is always here if something does not feel right for you today. Always listening to your body. Close down your eyes, turn your attention inwards, focus on your breath, floating into your body and floating back out. Feeling your stomach rise as you inhale and deflate as you exhale. When you are ready, slowly on your next breath out, just bringing both hands to the left side of the mat. Feeling a stretch and lengthening through the right hand side of your body. Feel your breath filling this space, allowing you to lengthen and let go. Continuing to watch your breath. And slowly coming back through to center, finding a moment to pause and noticing any changes through your body. Before slowly walking your hands over to the right hand side of your mat and feeling that lengthening sensation through your left hand side and seeing if you can send your breath there, allowing it to open up and let go just that little bit more. And slowly bringing yourself back to the center and just pause and notice. Before slowly peeling up onto all fours, knees under your hips and hands a little bit forwards of your shoulders. Imagine that someone is pulling you by your tailbone and by the top of your head, so you really lengthen through your spine. And we will slowly draw circles through our wrists, feeling that length through your spine. And just drawing those circles just as big as feels comfortable for you, just to loosen those wrists a little. Circling both ways and moving with our breath. Then we will begin to find a little stillness, pressing away from the ground. And we'll slowly exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, tucking the tailbone under, and then inhale, bringing your chest down to the ground, take your gaze forwards. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, drawing away from the ground, pressing through your fingertips. Then inhale, push your chest down and gaze forwards, trying not to dip too much into the lower back here. Exhale, tuck the chin to your chest, curling the spine. And inhale, push the chest down, take the gaze forwards and squeeze the armpits. Then exhale, fold in half, press away from the ground. Then slowly push your bottom down to your heels, coming back into that same child's pose position. Press your fingertips into the ground. Then as you slowly inhale, draw a line forwards with your nose, squeeze your shoulder blades down your spine, then press through your fingertips to come back with your chest forwards and your gaze up. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, press away from the ground. Then slowly push yourself back into your child's pose. Take that long, slow breath in as you draw that line forward, pressing your chest down, squeezing your armpits as you lift the chest, pressing yourself up. Exhale, fold in half, press away from the ground, then slowly coming back into your child's pose. Inhale, draw that line forward, squeezing those shoulder blades, squeeze the armpits as you press into the ground, pushing yourself up, lift the chest. Then we'll slowly find that length through your spine again, pressing away from the ground. Draw your knees together and your feet together as you slowly just drop your feet down side to side, just rotating through the pelvis a little. Then we'll drop the feet down to your left-hand side and rotating onto your side, bringing your left hand in line with your left knee, your left hip in line with your left knee, so you're really lifting through the hip and bringing your right arm up into the air. Take your gaze down if you need, if you feel any tension through the neck. Then exhale, we'll really reach forwards to come back onto all fours. Come back to dropping the feet side to side, finding that length through the spine. As you drop your feet down to your right hand side, right hand in line with your right knee, extend the left leg, extend the left arm, lift through the hips. Then exhale, reaching forwards, come back onto all fours. We will repeat the same here, but if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, we can start by lifting the leg. So same positioning. Make sure your left hip is stacked on your left knee. Take the gaze down if you need, pressing through your fingertips. And as you exhale, see if you can lift that right leg off the ground, really feeling that control through the core and breathing into your belly. Then slowly lower the foot down as you exhale, reaching forwards, coming back onto all fours. Drop the feet down to the right hand side, right hand in line with the right knee, right hip stacked over the right knee. Extend the arm. Take the gaze to where's comfortable before you exhale, if it feels comfortable for you, lifting the left leg. Lower the leg as you exhale, extend and reach forwards, coming back onto all fours. Then slowly, just push yourself back into your child's pose position, coming back to the breath, finding that length through your spine. Then we'll slowly exhale, squeezing your bottom muscles and slowly peeling yourself up into a high kneeling position. Find a nice length through your spine. As you inhale, reach up with the fingertips. And exhale, press the air away as you tuck your chin to your chest. Roll down through the spine. Creep your fingertips forwards as you come down into child's pose. Take a breath in and exhale, glide your fingertips towards you on your mat as you slowly lift, uncurl the spine, squeezing slightly with those bottom muscles. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, press the air away, tuck the chin to the chest, peeling down through the spine, bone by bone. Let yourself fall forwards as you creep those fingertips forwards and come into your child's pose. Slowly exhaling as you peel up, bone by bone, restacking the spine, rolling the shoulders, find that length. Inhale, reach up with the fingertips. Exhale, pressing the air away. Then slowly stepping forwards with your left foot. Take a pillow underneath your right knee if your knees are a little bit sore here. Making sure your left heel is underneath your left knee. If at any time this position feels uncomfortable, just come back into that high kneeling position. Send the tailbone long and lift slightly with the pubic bone so you feel a nice stretch at the front of your right thigh here. lengthening through the spine and breathing down into that right hip, letting those hip flexors really open up. Really important to help loosen the back. Inhale, reach up with your right arm. Bring the shoulder down into the socket as you exhale, leaning over, creating a banana shape with your body. Take your gaze over your left shoulder if you need to release any tension in your neck. Breathing into your side body. And inhale as you reach up. Exhale as you lower the arm down. Bringing your palms together, your thumbs onto your breastbone. Find the length through your spine. As you take a breath in, and exhale, rotate round to your left. And inhale, coming back to the center. Exhale to rotate. Inhale, come back. Moving with your breath, lengthening the spine as you breathe. And releasing the arms back down and maintaining that stretch for a moment as you breathe down into that right hip. Inhale, reach up with the fingertips. Then exhale, pressing the air away and finding the mat with your hands, coming back onto all fours. And slowly stepping the right foot forwards in between your hands. Right heel underneath the right knee here. Keeping your weight back onto your left leg. Lengthen through the tailbone, lifting pubic bone gently up towards your pubic bone. This time find that stretch at the front of your left hip. Breathing into your belly and find that length through your spine. Sending your breath in down towards that left hip. Then we will inhale, reach up with the left arm. Bring the shoulder down into your socket. As you exhale, glide over. Breathe into the left-hand side as you feel that stretch down your side and into the front of the hip. Opening up. Then we will inhale, reaching up with the arm. Exhale, slowly lower the arm down. Bring your palms together. Thumbs to your breastbone. Find that length. Inhale to your belly. And exhale, rotate. Inhale to slowly come back. Exhale, slowly rotate, lengthen the spine. And inhale, coming back. Moving with your breath. Exhale to rotate. Inhale, slowly coming back. Release the arms down. Find that length through the front of that left hip. Breathing down into the hip. And inhale, reach up to the sky. Try not to be blown over by the wind here. Then exhale, scoop the arms all the way back down onto the mat and back onto all fours. Then slowly, either coming into your child's pose, or we tuck the toes, scoop the bottom to the heels and up into the air into our downward dog. Bend the knees generously here so you can try and get the chest towards the thighs. Really relax the head, draw the shoulders down the back. And we'll slowly walk your feet to your hands to your feet, just bending your knees. Then inhale, restack the spine, bone by bone, growing tall. Roll the shoulder blades back and down, palms to face forwards, Tadasana, mountain pose. Really find that length through your spine as you ground through your feet, growing taller with each breath out. Just enjoy this moment, feeling the breath in your body and the strength in your spine. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Take your gaze to your fingertips, then exhale, dive forward with your chest. Slight bend of your knees as you come into forward fold. Inhale, we will place your hands to your thighs and lift halfway. Find the length again through your spine. And exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, send the tailbone long. Restack the spine, reaching the arms up to the sky. And exhale, down through heart center. Back to Tadasana, mountain pose. Find the length and strength through your spine. Inhale, reach up, take the gaze up. Exhale, dive forwards, hinging at the hips, folding forwards. Inhale, hands to thighs, halfway lift, draw the rib cage in. Find that length through your spine, shoulder blades down your spine. Exhale, fold forwards, let go. Inhale, restack the spine as you reach the arms up, lift the gaze, palms together as you exhale down through your heart center. Coming back to Tadasana, palms facing forwards. One more time, we inhale, reaching up, open through the front body. Exhale, fold yourself forwards, let yourself go. Inhale, halfway lift, gently pressing on the thighs, lengthening the spine. Then exhale, fold yourself forward, let yourself go. Then slowly we'll bend our knees and come back down onto all fours, walking your hands just a little bit further forwards of your shoulders here, placing a pillow underneath your stomach, then just bending your knees, bending your elbows, and making your way onto the mat. Lengthen through your tailbone here, pubic bone presses into the cushion. Then we inhale, shoulder blades draw down as we lift the head and neck off the mat. Keeping your gaze down here. If you feel any lower back pain here, just make sure you're sending that tailbone long. So we're opening up through the chest as we lift. We inhale as we lift, open the chest, and exhale, lower yourself down. Inhale, lift, open the chest, and exhale, lower down. And slowly, just pressing yourself back again into either your child's pose position or scooping your bottom up into downward dog. Bend the knees, chest to your thighs, relax the head. Exhale, drop your left heel down to the ground. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, drop your right heel. Inhale, lift it up. Move with your breath, slowly pedaling the feet. Then exhale, rise onto your toes. Bend your knees and make your way into child's pose. Find that length through your spine as you breathe here. Then slowly exhale, peeling your way up and making your way slowly down onto your back. Taking your cushion and perhaps folding it in half to place in between your knees, making sure your knees are hip width apart. Drawing your feet so your heels are nice and close to your bottom, lengthening the back of your neck, tucking your chin. Exhaling slowly as you flatten your back against the mat and peeling up your spine into your bridge position. Making sure you're finding that length through your tailbone. We just take a breath into your belly. Then exhale, we soften down through the breastbone, reconnect your spine back onto the mat. Take a breath in, and exhale, flatten the back, slowly peel up through the spine. And then exhaling, softening down, mobilizing through the spine. Move with your own breath, and making sure you're finding that length through your tailbone the whole time. Slowly lowering yourself down onto the mat, taking the pillow from between your knees and perhaps just placing it underneath your head. Hug your knees into your chest and just drawing slow circles with the knees. Exhaling as you squeeze the knees into your chest and inhale as you circle them round. Making sure you circle in both directions. Just moving slowly and with your breath. Then finding some stillness before lowering one foot down. Let the other one join. Bring your feet together, your knees together, and your arms out wide. As you slowly exhale, dropping both knees down towards your left hand side, taking your gaze over your right shoulder. and breathing down into your belly, coming back to watching that breath. Feeling the belly rise and fall, allowing yourself to let go with each breath out, sinking a little deeper. And slowly, as you breathe out, flatten your back against the mat to bring your knees back to the center. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale, dropping your knees down to the right hand side. Breathing into your belly, letting yourself go. Watching your breath floating in and floating out. Letting go with each exhalation. Then slowly, as you breathe out, flatten the back against the mat and bring the knees back to the center. As we prepare ourselves for Shavasana, perhaps you feel more comfortable if you fold the pillow and place it underneath your knees. Or perhaps if you are in your living room, you can hook your legs over the sofa, making sure your lower back feels supported here and can sink into the ground. Perhaps placing a pillow under your head or covering yourself with a blanket. Make sure you feel comfortable. Closing your eyes, turn your attention inwards, watching your breath, floating in and floating out. Take a long, slow breath in and a long sigh out. Long, slow breath in. Long, slow sigh out. Just feeling the gentle rise and fall of your belly as you inhale and exhale. Allow yourself this moment to surrender to gravity, to let go, to release, and enjoy your Shavasana. Namaste.